Hello? Hello, everybody. I'm not sure if it's going through. It's not showed up on my side yet. That's what I'm checking for. Yes, there we go. Okay. They're all good. And that means we can probably start. Cool, I can hear myself. Alright. I bring you Hyrule Warriors. If it's like to show up. Elgato, hello? Elgato? Oh no. Hello, Elgato. I ask you to work, please. Oh boy. Hang on, I got it. I got it working. Do this. There we go. There it is. Everything's solved. I got it. I checked this yesterday and everything was working fine, but I guess sometimes things just don't work out that way, huh? Alright. Well, we have a fresh save of Hyrule Warriors here. It's actually one of my favorite games. I do love very arcadey games like this. Why Hyrule Warriors? I don't know, I just felt like playing it. But also, it works out because they just announced the new one. I forgot what they used to call it, Age of something. Anyway. Hey Valentin, what's up? Now, let me pop this out so I can actually see it with the video. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is a fresh save, so there's like nothing here. I do have my save where I do have more stuff, but this is just how it's gonna be. Anyway, let's start like just mode. But the same nightmare keeps haunting me. An omen, perhaps, of dark times ahead for Hyrule. Dark times? If that is indeed true, you must locate him. You just learned what that is? We must find the reborn spirit of the hero. Well, I can probably go and explain it to you really quick. We'll find no fully realized heroes here. It's basically Dynasty Warriors, but with Hyrule characters, Legend of Zelda characters. This is the only one that actually plays like the classic Dynasty Warriors games. The other ones play more like adventure versions of them, I guess is a better way to say it. Your Highness! A horde of monsters is marching toward Hyrule Castle! Impa, prepare the troops for battle. Whoa, isn't that the princess? What's she wasting her time with us for? So, I guess we just wait to hear what happened? Hey, Link! What do you think they're doing with that sword? What do you think you're doing with that sword? Oh, I'm gonna fight the entire army myself, just watch. So yeah. Basically, for people who don't know what Dynasty Warriors is, what it effectively is that it's a one-person versus an entire army game. Most of the fodder enemies are like really weak. We're about to see right now, actually. And stage 1, Hyrule Field. So, you're one guy, and you're gonna fight all of these guys. Luckily, they're all pretty easy. And we have a giant AoE attacks. Where do these monsters come from? How combat usually works in these games is that you want to start a combo using your normal attack button and then do a finisher with your strong attack, like so. You better hear that a lot. What's this, a new recruit? They'll talk about all this stuff later, but I'm gonna go ahead and do stuff on the side. Special attacks. Defeating enemies fills up your special attack gauge. Press A to fill up your special attack gauge for a special attack. And I'm gonna do it on these guys over here, the ones with the health bars. They're usually the bigger captains. So you just press A. Giant AoE attack. Boom. Also, Link being a silent protagonist cannot talk. So we have Proxy instead to speak for us. I'm pretty familiar with how to play through Hyrule Warriors itself. Oh, Link, the usual name. What does it mean? Where are you from? Nice sword. Man, a few words, huh? That's okay. I'll come along and do the talking. Zelda's now surrounded. Also, Impa's like right here, I think. He's the yellow dot on this map. Hold on, everyone. We're the only ones who protect Hyrule. I'm probably not gonna read out like everything. Alright, sure. Keep fighting. Princess will come to help. I'll do it now for now, though. You'll see it later. She is playable, actually. Keep attacking. Now I can get through over here. And yeah, hey, listen. Pick up magic jars to refill your magic gauge. When your magic is full, you can use a technique called Focus Spirits. Unfortunately, we don't have any. And here we have our first actual captain of the game. The most Dynasty Warriors-looking person in this game, I should mention. Well, probably like second. Actually, no, just the most. The Dragon Knight Volga, who's just based on Volvagia from... who's based on Volvagia from Echoes of Wisdom. No, I don't know. If you haven't actually played the series, you don't know what that joke is, but... Anyway, you can lock on to captains by pressing L. You can move around the enemy... Target choose for striking an enemy's opening or evading an enemy's attack. Use skillfully to gain an advantage. If you're ready to join your ancestors, then I accept your challenge. So now you can see you can lock on like this. Ow. When captains do their special attack, they will reveal their weak points. I'm about to do it again. As they just demonstrate now, enemies expose weak points during specific attacks. A weak point gauge will appear above an enemy's head when it's vulnerable to a counterattack. Whenever you see a weak point gauge, attack quickly and brutally to chip away at it. Once the gauge is completely reduced, you'll be able to perform a powerful weak point smash, which you saw me do earlier when I depleted his gauge. Anyway, he's revealed himself again, so we'll just do it again. You don't want to knock him to the air though, because that'll cancel out his weak point, I guess. So I just won't be doing that again. Okay. Make him retreat. Get out of my way, boy! How noble! Enjoy your shared grave. Hey, got him good. Not really. Could you be... Yes, I am the knight. Oh, he's gone. Excellent. Place is in trouble. You haven't beaten me. You've only hidden behind your shields, human and otherwise. Well, forget me for hiding behind a shield. So I'll just slacking off again. Fine, sending out the next unit. Whoa, hello, next unit's here. And yes, you do level up in this game. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Leveling up, it's an RPG now. Anyways, Goron Captain needs help. We already saved him. Just waiting for this gate to open over here. Oh, sorry, we have to open up the other gate first. This one. So we're gonna head down here. Thanks a ton. You should take the treasure and not mine as a reward. We just lost the fortress. Explain that one later. I do like this though, because they still have these in here when, you know, they still used to do them. This gives us bombs! Toss them at enemies for a devastating effect. You also get from blowing up boulders. And conveniently, the boulders above just fell on top of our mine entrance. Use ZR to use your currently equipped items, such as bombs or a potion. We don't have any potions. With those bombs, we can break the boulders and jump over Princess Zelda. Okay. So you just press ZR in front of these. Ding. Capture the West Field! Keep West Field Keep! This will let us defeat their allies. Hurry! There are also this random treasure chest here. Now Zelda's playable. Change the warrior you're currently controlling with up and down. Many times with the number of warriors you can control increases as your scenarios progress. Okay. So Zelda has captured Westfield Keep. So this is a new thing in Legends. I didn't mean to do this, but okay. You're actually able to switch characters. In the original Wii U version, this game originally came on Wii U, you couldn't switch characters at all. You basically stuck with whoever you chose. So now we can change characters. Now we can play Zelda. Way earlier than you're supposed to, actually. I don't think Zelda actually has the combos that I'm used to using for her right now. So I have to use. No, oh yeah, she does. No, she doesn't. Never mind. I'll explain more about that later when it's relevant. You still cut grass in this game, and also Zelda has the same weapons as Link does, so just toss that. Red pots here give you more health. We don't have to worry about that because we're at full health. I guess now this is probably going to explain keeps. The Zelda, that was amazing! I like it was running here. Okay, no, that I can explain it. So, how keeps work in this game is a bunch of enemies are going to appear inside of keeps, and you have to clear them out. Once that health bar on the right goes down, the keep boss will appear, and killing them will capture the keep for you. So let's do this. Light arrows, and miss the keep boss, apparently. So every character in this game actually does have different mechanics when you use them. I'm not actually showing off Zelda's right now, but when you complete a combo with Zelda, she'll do a flourish. That. And if you press the strong attack button, you instantly fill up all of your, you fill up your meter on the top left. So I actually don't know if Zelda can actually use any of her flourish attacks. Hang on. Oh, actually, maybe she can. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. So the ammunition, so I guess I can say right now, that spot on the top left is for ammunition for her light arrows. So how Zelda works is, you want to do basic combos to fill up her meter, and then fire light arrows using your strong attacks. Use strong attacks to fire light arrows. Sorry, I'm about to explain things sometimes. So you can get a, get a little SP there. I'm used to doing one combo with Zelda, and she does not have that combo yet. So that's why I was confused for a second. Luckily, her strong attacks don't actually cost ammo. That's good. Anyway, you don't want to let the castle keep fall, but we don't have to worry about that yet. Let's go ahead and head to this keep and clear it out. Alright, now they're going to explain it. So yeah, I already set all this. Drain the keep's HP in order to bring out the keep boss, and then kill the keep boss, and you capture the keep. Simple as that. Oh, I'm going to waste a shot here. Because why not? I'll take this green pot. Green pots give you magic. Goes up very slowly. Here's the keep boss. There it is. I'm trying to press in the right stick to target, and I'm not. Did God do that? I think my knowledge of how targeting works is getting mixed up with how it works in Breath of the Wilds. I don't remember what button you press to target in Breath of the Wilds. Actually, it might have been L. I've just forgotten. Anyway, our focus is full, so now we can actually do our focus spirit attack, but we're not going to do it here. Not until this spot's open anyway. Concentrating fall into the fairy fountain, which would be up here. Oh no, it'll be down here. Actually, I think faster go this way. Yeah, Zelda uses a rapier in this game. I mean, Zelda doesn't usually fight in a lot of games, so she doesn't really have a weapon of choice. Light arrows does make sense, though. She uses those a lot. Ooh, invade Hyrule Castle for the Northern Gate. They'll never expect it. That's why I'm saying it out loud. Anyway, let's blast this wall open. We can't do anything about Zalfos. Wait, can we? No, we can't. Not yet, anyway. So I'm gonna stand in here, actually. You must seal the Northern Gate to stop dark forces from getting within the castle. Leave this task to me. Now Impa's played with it. So I can play as her. So how Impa works is she's actually pretty simple right now, anyway. So she has a giant's knife. A very ninja-like weapon, I agree, yes. Anyway, let's go ahead and head up here, and... Actually, can we even... Oh, yeah, we can't actually reach the Zalfos right now. It's currently tearing through the enemies, apparently. Link and Zelda is going to meet up at a fairy fountain. I think it's hanging there for a bit. Let's go and stop this Zalfos. Is our... Oh, yeah, our base is actually open, so yeah, this would be bad if we let them go through. Impa's pretty simple. She doesn't have, like, a special meter or anything. She has a cool moves, though. Gold Sculptures. There are 260 gold Sculptures hidden around the world. By defeating them and gathering the illustration pieces, they drop you a reward with special bonuses. Gold Sculptures only appear within the spider's web once you fulfill certain battle conditions. They flee after a set period of time has passed, so move quickly. You can check information on gold Sculptures hidden in given fields from the select scenario screen. However, some only appear when using specific warriors or weapons. That's not too important at the start of the game. As I guess we should probably do that now while I'm thinking about it, because they will go away pretty fast. So how gold Sculptures work is, once you kill enough enemies, usually it's 1,000, they'll appear on the map, and just like an Ocarina of Time, you start hearing like a scratching sound. You follow it to where it's loudest. Sorry, Mr. Goron. Run over here and kill it. Because it will run away pretty fast. Alright, let's go and help the Goron before he dies, hopefully. Hopefully we save him before he dies. Yeah, he's looking alright. See, he'll be fine. Also, if a captain is in trouble, you just run up to him like this and rescue them. And you're dead. Thanks a bunch. Alright, Impa, you wait here. I am now going to use this fountain. The enemy has fallen. Seal up the rock-faced checkpoints. Great Fairy, hear our plea. Why are you in trouble, Impa? What happened? Those of us have high morale. Oh, they seem fine. I don't know what her deal is. Please, Princess Zelda, you must pull back. We can manage the battle from here. Oh, she actually had to leave? I understand. May the goddess protect you. I think she actually will leave. Yep, alright, she's going. She has charged magic circles now ready to use. Shield your eyes, kids! Those are my bombs. Where are you taking them? Oh, you're taking all of our bombs. To make a big one? So that's not a fall on us, is it? Oh, I guess not. That works for me. So that wipes out the enemy forces on the northern side. We've done it! The enemy has suffered a devastating hit! And so I think Impa's gonna be closer to the enemy forces, because I think she's the only one who can actually get up there. Yeah, the enemy's orders caught in the crossfire. Morale. Each army has a morale level. When morale is high, an army will glow brightly and become stronger. When morale is low, the enemy will look darkly shaded instead. Now, that doesn't seem like it'd be too big a deal, since enemies die in one hit, most of them, but if your captain is surrounded by a lot of high morale enemies, they get destroyed pretty fast. Unleash King Dodongo! Or a boss monster. Fire-breathing King Dodongo. Oh, this is me like right here. Don't think I should get him from this way though. Oh, actually I know what's gonna happen. Let's just stand over here. Here he is! Floating and everything! So, King Dodongo works similarly to how he works in Ocarina of Time. You see a lot of Ocarina of Time references in this game. You want to throw bombs in his mouth when he's breathing inward. Breathing in, that was a weird thing to say. And you want to spread out his weak point gauge. And our objective is now to beat King Dodongo. Giant bosses possess health and strength far surpassing those of normal foes. Find items that attack the launcher's weak points and set yourself up for a weak point smash. Ow. Half my hearts. Ow, again. Half my hearts again. Gonna dodge that, Monster Hunter style. As I do. Dodge it again. Hey buddy, you mind, like, actually inhaling? That's the problem with giant monsters in this game is you gotta have to wait for them to do their attacks and actually do anything. It's not usually a big deal. I'm not sure why he's just not doing it. There we go. So when he starts breathing fire, he usually immediately goes into inhaling. If you let him just do it, he'll do like a giant fireball attack, which obviously we don't want. Actually, I should probably bring Impa here to have your one over there. I'll bring it over here in a second. I like to remind you that Link is just a generic knight in this Hyrule army. Uh-oh. So, I don't know why they don't, why he was just not exceptional before now. Yeah, a second. Can we actually... No, not that. That full info? No, okay. I don't think I can actually do the thing I want to do, so we're just gonna wait. She'll come here on her own, don't worry about it. Gonna show my real combos now. Okay. Also, I never explained how Link works. Link is basically just a your usual starter character. He has a special effect based on how his weapon works, but it's not something to really explain right now since all weapons of his type work this way. It's also not very important right now since we're almost done now anyway. I probably should get further back so he actually does it. There we go. I think I used to be really good at like making them do their attacks I want them to do. Anyway. That should tear through the rest of it. Yep. And he's down. I'll take that. Well fought, troops. This is why we never give up. And Impa's is standing over here. General Impa, terrible news. The enemy wizard has seized the castle while we weren't looking. No. So the beast was a distraction. Where is Princess Zelda? Is she safe? We can't find her anywhere. Gonna pick up things on the way. No. What? That's impossible. There we go. We can't locate Princess Zelda. I pray she's safe. She does tend to get around on her own. I must ask for your help in finding her. I trust you are willing. Link, be a hero worthy of wearing this tunic.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. 'Darkness. 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 ' Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
Sounds like the plan is to, unlock the sword, huh? You've collected some rupees, and we spent various things at the bazaar. Also, I just realized that Link does have a mechanic I just completely forgot about. It's been a few years since I played this game. Although, I don't know why I would forget about it, since Link in Age of Calamity also works that way. I'll show it off next time. By collecting pieces and completing illustrations, you can get your hands on certain rewards. So to earn new illustration pieces, defeat gold Skulltulas. There are 13 illustrations in total. You can check how many pieces you've gathered for each illustration by going to the gallery's illustration screen. That is way more than there were in the original game. Now we get free mode, adventure mode, challenge mode, and gallery. You effectively just unlock the rest of the game. You unlock new costume for Link, the Heir of the Wild's tunic. This is also new to the Definitive Edition. This came out after Breath of the Wild came out, when the Wii version came out before it. So, for free, they give you the Breath of the Wild Link outfit. And you also get it for Zelda too. Defeat 1,000 more enemies in battle. This game has achievements in it. Rupees and materials acquired during a scenario can be used in the bazaar for a handful of things. Press R while in the select scenario screen to access the bazaar. Okay, now we're just gonna go through this. Strengthen the warriors here. Select the warriors you'd like to take to the bazaar. Here's all the DLC characters just immediately. It's pretty funny actually. Anyway, at the badge market, you can craft special badges for your warriors to grant them unique enhancements. Badges. Creating badges for your warriors at the badge market will help improve their battle abilities. Bonuses granted by a badge only apply to the warrior for whom it was created. That means you will have to grind a lot. Creating badges requires both rupees and certain materials, but the benefits they add to warriors can be immediately helpful in battle. All badges are divided into attack, defense, and assist categories. Go ahead and select the defense category first. Yes. They're going to want you to make a bottle. You can play as the Dark Wizard. You're going to see some interesting characters you can play as in this game. With the Empty Battle 1 badge, warriors will be able to use potions during battles. There are other shops that improve your warriors as well, so check them out. Okay. So attack badge, this one gives you a new combo, which is always good. Basically, new combos just extend everything, so that will always be helpful. So now you can do 2 more attacks with Link. You can't do any of these other ones because we don't have any of the materials for it. This will speed up the keep rate taking process, always good. I should honestly be doing Impa for this, since she is going to be good for the next area. You'll see why later. Well, I see why soon enough, I guess I should just say. And I'll give her combo soon. Okay. They say combos, but it's really just extending your basic attack. That's all it really is. Training Dojo allows you to level up your characters. I think you can only go as high as your highest level character. Yes, it says that right here. So I think Impa is our highest level character, so we can't actually do that. Yeah, so we can go up to 4 because Impa's level 4. And all these other people will worry about them later. I actually don't know why I called them already there. We don't need to worry about that. Anyway, next up we have Elden Caves. And you can choose to start as Impa or Link. You're going to see the recommended thing down there. That's the element that is recommended for the level. Impa's giant blade is water, so we're going to be choosing that one. And it's a giant knife.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo. but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero. Link did not believe himself worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed.
Weeks?
Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Faron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Elden Caves, a path with its own dangers.
You know, you would think people would easily be able to tell if Zelda was in an area or not. Because she kind of stands out if you really think about it. You'd be like, this is some woman there. No, that's Zelda. Zelda's here. Anyway, welcome to stage 2. The Elden Caves. So, I guess I can go ahead and explain what elements are, because I've not done it yet. Link is ready to help, but I'm sure he'll get everyone out in one piece. So how elements work in this game is that, usually through attacks, you can see the element flying through everyone's weapons. You definitely saw Link's and Zelda's. Link's is over there, but we'll have to go all the way around to the north to get to it. Water. Hyrule and soldiers went ahead without us, but we have to catch up. I actually forgot what water does. I can tell you what light does, because that's what Link's weapon was. I actually don't think Impa uses water in all of her attacks, so it's harder for me to demonstrate and also remember. Outposts continue to spawn soldiers for the side that controls them. Defeating an outpost captain captures that outpost for your forces. However, if an allied captain of your outpost is defeated, enemy forces will claim the outpost instead. I wouldn't worry too much about enemy outposts, well, outposts in general. They will be sending troops from them, but if you lose them, don't worry too much about it, usually, because you're gonna inevitably lose them. I think we have to go, yeah, we have to go around this way. Also, the game's music is absolutely a banger, as they say. Absolutely love it. It's actually one of my favorite tracks, actually. There we go. So that's a water attack right there. I believe it drowns enemies who are caught in it. So enemies that are caught in it will take more damage if they're afflicted with water. If you want to call it water blight, go ahead. I hear soldiers up ahead, but the gates are closed, so we can't join them. For our Monster Hunter friends out there, water blight. Can we do something to open the way ahead? Find the alternate path, apparently. Looking on the map, looks like we actually don't have many paths forward. Do we gotta walk up to the gate, actually? Probably not. No, alright. I think we had to follow where Link is going. It's probably a good place to start. Pretty clean this side. There we go. Hey, that wall looks a bit cracked. Maybe we can use something to destroy it. What wall? This wall? Oh, that wall. Okay. Bomb wall! If you see cracks, you can break it. Always a good sign. Destroying the walls reveals a new path. Now we go this way. These caves, no matter how many monsters we cut down, more keep coming. This is a hoe. Wait for them to send out their death ball and then just kill them that way. Simple enough. They keep around here spawning monsters. We should capture it. Is it perhaps this one? Also, key bosses here. Check this out. Slash! And we're done. Animations in this game are also great. And head out this way. We did it, but the monsters keep coming from another key. Keep looking. Keep looking? Oh, I just wasted that one. Oh, I didn't. It's like... Okay. Oh, the enemies here have low morale, so that means that they're gonna take more damage. Rewards are here. Oh, thank goodness. Morale's back up to normal. Actually, it's actually high. That lava is stopping our progress. We need to find a way past it. Let's break those stone spires. Maybe we can get across the lava. Thank you, Proxy. Dark forces have appeared. Now we can actually go to the other side again. Yeah, getting you into these caves was so simple. Now they shall become your tomb. More monsters have appeared from the south square, where we can reach, actually. Oh, you just dropped something? That's okay. Goron Captain is at the square. Will help. Rocks are no match for a good old bomb chew. Oh, we should probably do that first. Why don't we let the bomb chew do the hard part? Okay. Goron Captain has transferred a bomb chew to the battlefield. That bomb chew is enormous. Anyway, you want to protect the bomb chew from enemy forces. Destroy that eyesore rat. Show the fools the depths of despair. With Lus here, there's no problem. We're going after a bomb chew. Yeah, I think we're fine. You don't also have to worry about the small enemies, like I said, unless they have high morale. So you want to take out the captains instead. Oh, you got a special? That'll clear them out. Oh, did I actually stop it? Alright, never mind. I guess I will just get rid of them like this. There we go. Be prepared to escort bomb chews. They are often in need of help. If the enemy's not inspired to get a bomb chew, a clear shot to blow it up. Oh, we can play as Link now. Commanding multiple warriors. You can command playable warriors to march to given destinations, even when you're not directly controlling them. Open the info screen to choose command, and then choose a warrior. Confirm their destination, and set them on their way. So now we can do this. Command. And tell Link to go somewhere. Since Link's on the other side, we want to command him to attack the enemies over here. Unless... yeah, okay. Let's do that. He'll head over there and he'll start fighting them. And we'll swap to him when we're ready. Alright, he's there. So, yeah, now you can swap over. And switching items lets you swap to your potion if you need it. Let me actually tell Impa to... yeah, the bomb chew's almost in there, so I gotta worry about that anymore. I'll tell Impa to attack and just keep... there we go. And here we are with Link. Wearing his sweet scarf. So how Link works, because I almost forgot, is that he has a spin attack, obviously. If you hold the strong attack button, and not get interrupted, you can charge up your sword and then do a spin attack. He can do this from many of his attacks. So he can do it from like this. Then hold here. Never mind, I can't do that yet. Boom! That's one. Let's take the other one. Wait for the charge, and do that. Oh, I waited too long. A lot of time the weak point doesn't stay for long. Wait for him to do it again. Unless he doesn't want to. That's okay, take your time. There we go. Oh, Impa's now attacking the spot over here. So let's go ahead and clear out the south square. I do like multitasking in this game. Makes things way easier now that you can do it. I don't know if I should mention it. Commands are were not in the original game either, so you kind of had to run all over the place. So yeah, it's like this game has a lot of improvements from the original, which I really much appreciate. Oh, this office is attacking it. Let me go ahead and take care of that. Well, I'll take care of this. Wait, Link! Weapon! Here's Keep Boss. Whoop, that's on Keep Boss. I'll fight it anyway. There we go. That'll stop the monsters from showing up. Number of monsters is diminishing. You can finally do something. Captains never do anything. Unless you actually have a name. That's how it works. Alright, yeah, let's take care of this Alpha so we can actually get in here. Sorry we're late, we're here to help! Oh, Gold Sculpt's here. Take care of that in a second. Okay. Now it's time to wait and listen. Time to hey, look, and listen. That's not good, actually. I just realized something. Link! Defend Bombchu. Impa, I need your help. Because I need to be on the other side of this. Oh, it's just under here. There we go. Simple as that. Okay, now I'm going to command Impa to go back over here. Do we have to clear? Oh yeah, we have to clear out the fortress. I thought the bomb's just gonna blow up the fortress. That's not what's gonna happen. Okay. Keep boss. Where are you? There you were. Already getting thrown around. There we go. It's not a bomb you can get in here. Very good. Oh, okay, we're blowing up the spire. I forgot. Now the bomb you can reach the stone spires. Wonderful. By the way, this is my favorite looking Link in the series. I just like the scarf. It very much fits the rest of his outfit. Anyone who see my avatar knows I like a good scarf. They are very distinguishing. I don't think I have to worry too much about the enemies anymore. I guess we just want a little bit more experience. You actually can't see. Actually, never mind. You can't see your experience. What am I talking about? You can see it in the bottom right. Here for the exit, like we've been trying to do all this time. Finally, I can get to the exit. Oh my gosh, guys, the princess isn't dead. You'll reunite with her at some point during your journey, but not quite yet. You can call me Sheik. It's a name that comes from a Sheikah tribe. They are servants of the Hyrulean royal family. The Sheikah tribe? That's impossible. Why don't we name ourselves after our own tribe? We can talk much more to get out of this cave. For now, let me join you. Dark Wizard has summoned more monsters. Oh, they're actually coming from the south. Forward! Cut them down! They're really getting fierce, aren't they? Come on, we gotta get moving. Yiga clan symbol? No, that's a Sheikah symbol. I think the Yiga clan symbol is actually upside down from Sheikah. Also, you guys want to rave inside the crystal caves? Let me send Impa over here to attack this Lizalfos that's coming up. Well, she's actually way far up here. Oh, no, she's just with us. Yeah, that's fine. Sheik is following me though, so I guess we'll just fall on our heels. Oh, gate of this keep leads to the exit. If you capture this keep, the gate might open. So I gotta capture the tunnel square where we already are. He's down! And the key boss is here. Key boss is dead. Mark my words. This gives us a chest. What have we got in here? Ah, a weapon. A sealed weapon. Might be a completely new weapon, but you'll have to check it out later.
Great!
Although that weapon looks pretty deadly. Hang on, let me... Okay, we have nothing to do right now, so let's swap back to Impa. How you doing, Impa? Looks like you took care of the problem pretty easily. No, you didn't! The Zalfos is still in there. Oh, the south gate didn't open. At least you captured the keep. Impa, you did nothing! He's going to call summoners to places on the battlefield. Now, summoners are capable of spawning new units. They'll continue spawning units until they're defeated, so make their defeat a priority. Ow. Oh, right. So some captains are actually weak to certain items that you have. The Zalvos are weak to bombs, so if you use that, you'll instantly reveal their weak points. Impa, I'm gonna send you down here. You're gonna find that while you can actually command them to do things, they are pretty bad at doing them. At the very least, they can travel while you're doing other things, which is really helpful. the most important part. Watch out! Enemies are coming out of the tunnels. Maybe some sort of spirit is in there. Find and defeat the spirit of the caves. Defeating this spirit might open the exit. Why don't you try looking the deepest? Why don't you try looking the deepest tunnels? Call assault troops to places around the battlefield. By acquiring item power-ups on the battlefield, you can gain the ability to use stronger versions of the items for a short amount of time. So we just picked up a power-up to our bombs. And assault troops are enemies that retreat after assaulting a target and inflicting damage. Defeat them before they arrive at their destination. So there are going to be assault troops coming from, I think, the central keep down there. And yeah, here are giant bombs. Chase them down and commence the pincer attack. Okay. So assault troops are currently attacking that commander over there. Assault troops are actually really strong. They're like going to... They're basically going to blitzkrieg like any forces that you have coming your way. So you want to take care of them like as soon as possible. Link, you're going to want to attack that assault troop over there. I'm going to switch back to Impa really quick. This is the last one going on over here. Oops. There we go. Get rid of you. I'll do the enemy to the east. Keep them from the square in the tunnel. Okay. Oh, we just lost a captain. Oh, now we can play a Sheik. The mysterious ninja Sheik. Who is he? Or she, I guess. They actually do say she's a girl in this one. There are times when multiple missions will trigger at the same time. You can see what they are by checking the mission list in the info screen. Side missions are only occasionally triggered. Failing a side mission will have major effects in the battle, so feel free to try them out if you're feeling particularly adventurous. They say that, but failing them tends to cause extra problems for later. So you're gonna want to do them, but yeah, it's not required to do so. Sheik, actually. I can actually show off Sheik really quick. Can she go up here? No, she can't. Alright, well, I'll have them follow the assault troops over here. I'm gonna take care of these guys, though, first. Whoops. There we go. They also hit the Lizalfos, so it'll deal less damage, though, usually. Oop. 60 of them. Is that everyone? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so you want to stop there and taking over a crystal cave. Alright. So now we can move Impa over here. And let's use Sheik. So Sheik is actually pretty interesting as she uses a harp to attack. Along with her kunai. They're gonna see it right now. She's actually a really fast attacker. Do that. Oh, I missed. Okay, well, this guy's dead anyway. So how Sheik works is, when you do a combo finisher anyway, which I'll show off in a second. Yeah, so when you do a combo, she will set up a song to play. If you just press the strong attack button after you have the song set up, it plays it plays a operating time reference, and then you get a different elemental effect on her weapon. By default, her weapon is a lightning. Yeah, but I think there's something suspicious down there in the caves. Okay. There's gonna take Sheik in here. Try and do a different one. Nope, don't have a combo for that one. Let's do water. I believe this one causes enemies to start drowning when you attack them. Gonna slip around that. And I guess I can kill this off too. And yeah, I said she plays a bunch of songs that are referenced to Ocarina of Time. They're all the songs that you get for warping to the elemental dungeons of that game. So that means she has like 7 different songs she can play. Gotta jitter around the camera. I think I only have 2 of the songs right now, so we're gonna be working with that. And I guess I'm going to explain Lightning Element while I'm at it. Lightning Element tends to make enemies fly into the air and then like start floating. Enemies that are flying in the air while afflicted with lightning, they take more damage. So basically, a lot of Lightning Element characters are really good at juggling enemies. Let's do this again. There we go. Enemies are still being summoned, so you're in the summoner. This summoner. I assume it's just in this room. Oh, wait. We have to go around over here. Actually, I think Link and Impa, at least one of them, can attack that spot. No, we're actually locked in here. So we should have everyone just go into this area. That's not locked in. There we go. I'm just gonna take Sheik in there myself. Oh, she has full magic. Okay, I think it's the time we show this off. So when you use Focus Spirits, you get way stronger, way faster, and you start building up a kill count. See, is it 20 or something? Yeah. So the higher the kill count is, the more bonuses you get. You only got rope and stuff for this one. And then you do a giant explosion at the end. So that's really good for beating enemies pretty fast. And that clears out that. What do we got here? Oh, it has to be Link to open this one. That's not Link. Other playable characters can open these. But this is specifically a piece of heart from Link, so he has to open it. There we go. Heart container. Restores all of your health and increases your maximum health by 1 heart. Piece of heart. Restores all of your health. Collect 4 of these to get a new heart container and increase your maximum health by 1 heart. You can take information on heart containers and pieces of heart hidden in a given battlefield from the select scenario screen. However, each will only appear when using a specific warrior. Conveniently, we had all 3 of the warriors we needed. Well, 1 of them. Yeah, you can clear entire zones with basically anybody. They all have giant explosions like that. Take care of that summoner so we don't have to deal with that. Okay, down here. Where can we actually progress? I think we actually head down here. Yeah, we're gonna go deeper into the crystal caves. Now, a lot of enemies over here, so I just keep running. Oh, there's another summoner over here. That explains why it's still here. 300 caves has been discovered. And now he will die. Just a ghost. So when you see enemies with like this giant like Super Saiyan aura on them, they're stronger versions of captains. So they'll typically hold out a bit longer than normal monsters. And I do want to explain Light Element, but it's like not kicking off with this small amount of enemies, unfortunately. So I guess I'll wait until we have a bigger crowd. I know you can do it, Impa. yeah, good job, Impa. And now I'm gonna clear out those caves. Hey, ninja person, we'll be out in no time. Just come with us. On my way. Crap, more stones in our way. Can I actually show off here? Let's see. Maybe not. I guess I was going to explain it. So how Light Element works is you deal more damage the more enemies you attack at once. And you can see this if when you start attacking enemies, your warrior's like hand starts glowing. Can I just like trigger it when I start doing this? Let me see. Nope. Didn't happen. But yeah, that's how you can tell that Light Element's working is when your hand starts glowing. As a result, a lot of Light Element characters, they have like big sweeping attacks with them. That's always helpful. Anyway, stock room's not open. Doesn't look, it's in that keep. We're trying to find the bomb chute. We actually saw it earlier and I forgot where it was. Presumably it's just like right here. Yep, there it is. I'm just gonna clean these guys out. Oh. Let's take care of you, and let's take care of that keep boss, shall we? Yeah, they're looking for that bomb chew right behind us. That one. Captured! Now we can open this up. Not too far away now. Actually, what is everyone's level? Oh, she is level 4. Let's actually use her for a bit. She's also just standing over here. You got it. Launching 2 bomb chews. It's a straight line to the stones. Now time for another escort. If any of your playable warriors flee, you will lose the battle. You can check which warriors are playable by looking at the face icons on the top left corner of the screen. If it's not explicitly, even if it's not written explicitly in scenarios loss conditions, remember that a playable warrior fleeing will always cause a loss. So this wasn't a thing in the original one because you only had 1 warrior to play as. But I have more lose conditions, I guess. Always something my way. I'll smash these rats if I have to. Here's a dark warrior has taken the fields. And his name is... the Twisted Wizard Wizro. He's a Wizro, basically. It's very interesting how, of all the random enemies they decided to make a playable warrior, they chose Wizrobe, which I guess kind of makes sense. I can't defend both at the same time. Link, I need your help guarding one. Where'd he go? We're at the spare bomb chews. It's all of those who get destroyed. I'm gonna attack Wizard. Water attacks deal continuous damage over time. So you're basically drowning people in a water bubble. At least I went up right now, actually. There we go. So I can deal continuous damage to Wizard if I do this. Or I get shot with a laser. Very good. Usually elemental effects aren't too important. But usually most warriors' playstyles will be fit around the element that they are for convenience. Oh, I missed it. Or I can die from this. Or I can mess up and get stunned. Oh boy. Dealing damage doesn't matter yet. More on that later. You ever find that Wizard's kind of annoying to fight because he'll just cancel out and just do that spin attack? Always, I mean. There we go. Oh, actually I do have fire right now. I thought I didn't. So what fire does is... it primes enemies to explode, and then they start knocking down other enemies. For that one, fire enemies are usually just really good at getting like grouping a bunch of enemies together. That's one. Now for the other one. Spin camera. That not go through. You can get basically like anything in this game. That's helpful. Yeah, I think it is kind of a problem with Sheik though, is that you have to like stand still for a while to even get her songs to work. And then I tend to not use them as a result. Nah, you don't do anything, buddy. What's the fire song? There it was. Yeah, see, and then you also get like stunned from like a lot of stuff too. So long attacks are typically not great if they require a lot of startup. We can clear the mission whenever we want now by just walking to the exit. Which I guess we can do right now, actually. We already captured all the areas. And we beat Wizrow, so nothing to worry about there. Also, look at this dodge. Dodging this game is ridiculous. Oh, wait, does Link have to get here? I think everyone has to get here. Let me go ahead and bring everyone over. One of them has to get over here. I'm pretty sure it's Link, so... I guess if anything, I should probably be playing as Link in that case. Shame Link is so far away, though. We're all clear. Nothing to worry about. Really hope it's Link, because, there we go. Oh, yeah, she just has a really fast dodge. She's, like, just insanely fast. Okay, now we're bring Imp over here, too. There we go. Does Link just leave? He's just gonna leave. Pretty crazy, right? Everyone kind of just runs around out of control if you touch them. Oh, she's not playing the harp. Yeah, she's pretty dodgy if you don't have her play her harp, which is unfortunate. By the way, I can have Impa just like run over here herself, but it is faster to do it yourself because characters that you're not controlling don't dash. So you have to. It's always faster just going to control them yourself, which I feel like is a good, a good trade-off because you don't want the computer players to be too strong, to be able to run all over the place whenever they want. Just in case, I'm also going to bring Sheik over here and have her start running. I don't think she has to be over here, but I'm going to do it just in case. Okay, there we go. Great, I'll head and fire in the woods and find this woman we've been hearing about. Yeah, we can finally find Zelda, guys. I don't know where she is right now. I hope she's doing alright. I hope she's Princess Zelda. I mean, I don't know what I'm laughing. It's just a funny thing, you know what I mean? Link, Impa, well done. We combine our efforts, Hyrule may yet survive. Victory! Guys, I sure do hope Zelda's okay. No, it's kind of weird. We didn't even ask if this mysterious ninja Sheik actually knows about Zelda or anything. Why did we not do that? That's weird, right? That weapon that we got earlier was the Fire Rod, a magical rod that summons fire. It attacks over a wide area, so it's perfect for bringing the heat on top of large groups of enemies. This is for Link. And Usurper Scimitars. Who's that? That's weird. Hey, a polished rapier. That's pretty good. Simple crossbows. I don't know who that is either. Giant smith. I don't actually... sorry. I don't think all those characters were unlocked at the start of the Wii U version. I thought you had to at least unlock them from their respective parts, I'll say. Anyway, now we can go into Faron Woods. Conveniently, we can use that fire rod we just got. While we're at it, though, let's go ahead and power up the magic rod's combo. Now we can do something there. I know what we can do, but that's not important. So this increases the power of... the Goron's bracelet, it increases the power... the duration of your power-up. Sheik did say that Princess isn't dead. Yeah, so we at least know that Sheik... sorry, we at least know that Sheik knows that Princess isn't alright for some reason. It's a good thing that she's apparently clairvoyant, knowing about people she doesn't even know that she's had never actually met, as far as we know anyway.
Link and his allies were saved from the dangers of the Elden Caves by a mysterious youth named Sheik. Joined by their new ally, Impo's troops exited the caves and emerged in Faron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with monsters. While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
Alright. Had to get a drink there. Alright, let's do it. Just gonna just head right in. Wow, when did Zelda get blue hair? That's crazy. You! Are you the one leading these warriors? Yes, I am. You can use magic. Where did you learn your craft? Oh, well, I'm a sorceress. You know the one who started this war, Sia? We came from the same magical clan. Ah, well, that explains it. And what does this Sia want from Hyrule? You really want to know? Well, help me defend the forest. If you do that, I might tell you. And there she goes. Scatter those Hyrulean pests! Exterminate them! Fire Rod. So that wizard's in charge, huh? I bet if we defeat him, the monsters will leave. Him again. I have a feeling he's going to be a real thorn in our sides. This'll teach you! They have Dekubabas here. Why is that plant being poisoned in the surrounding area? That's a Dekubaba. Unless you can hit it with a sharp range attack, it'll die of poisoning. Unfortunately, the fire rod is not sharp. In that case, you better lend a hand. Poisonous weed. My attacks have no effect. Need a new strategy. Hey Link, don't you usually have a bow? Did you forget to bring one this time? I don't know what I usually have. If I remember correctly, there's a bow located somewhere south of the village. Find bow and arrows in the settlements. Okay, so, Fire Rod. As you can see, Link has multiple options of weapons to choose from. He's just that good, I guess. The Fire Rod is basically just a bunch of range attacks. It is fire element, so that means that when you hit an enemy with the fire attack, which I've not used yet. Still haven't, by the way. There we go. You will set enemies on fire, and then they'll explode when they land on the ground. Whoop. Don't want to stand in that. No arrows in here, it appears. So let's keep looking around. Actually, it's probably in this one over here, where everyone else is. I'm already playing as everyone else, by the way. I'm just, you know. getting explorative. Hang on. Do we have any more places to attack right now? I don't think we do. He can wield... He can wield a lot of weapons. That's all I can really say. He's basically like 7 or... He's like more like 7 characters in one. As one character, anyway. Still haven't found the bow just yet. Captain Flea. Oh, remember, the bow is probably by the big tree in the southwest of the village. Oh, okay. Like this one over here. Oh, no, over here. You did say south. That is not quite south enough. Yeah, he can use a lot of them, and some of them are pretty funny. Link proving himself to be a master of arms, and you're gonna see that if we get that deep into it. There we go. You got bow and arrows. Use arrows to hit faraway enemies. You can target and attack strong enemies. So now we have this. You can kill Ducky Bombas with the bow and arrows. Aim well and pierce their stalks. So we already have the bow and arrow equipped. One shot, one kill. I never miss. There are the others, just like that. Me? And once you let the arrow go, you can just dash out of it. Like that. Otherwise, you have to wait a bit. Like that. Bow and arrows aren't too useful on their own. Well, a lot of the items aren't useful on their own. Not until you get the upgrade for them. But they do pierce through enemies if you're into that. That's just cure the poison. What a relief. There we go. Let's bring everyone through all these spots. And let's actually start splitting out our army. Oh, there are Gibdos in there? Okay, we're gonna see them soon enough. You go to the southern tree. Sheik, you can go with Link. Actually, you know what? Let's show off the fire rod a bit more. So let's send them together over there. They're retreating to the Deku Tree. The Deku Tree shall be our base of operations. Everyone's getting tired. We should retreat to the Deku Tree for a moment. The simplest way to lose matches in this is to let your central base get destroyed. Or get taken over. So you're going to want to prevent that from happening at all costs. Whoop. Okay. So Gibdos. They work how they do in normal Zelda. They will scream and freeze any enemies in their range. Very cool. And really, it kind of just... They usually just freeze them so they can hit you with their sword, which is annoying, obviously. That's one Gibdo force down. What we do, the enemy's heading toward the Deku Tree. Then we kill them. As we did the rest. Wait, who's with me right now? Sheik? No, it's Impo. Impo, why are you with me? I just need to go with Sheik. What's going on? Unless I messed that up. There we go. Got a lot of Gibdos over here. Hey, there's the extended combo, by the way, for the fire rod that I got earlier. Whoop! When they're doing this, you can also fire a bow at them, which causes them to do a giant AoE on their own army, and then reveal their weak point. Boom! So I'm pretty sure that, like, that item thing is new. That's not the right button. It's not the right button either. That's also not the right button. Alright, well, I guess we're in power-up mode. I'm trying to swap to the, what did I say? I'm trying to swap to the bomb, but I messed up. But there's a lot of enemies over here, so this works out anyway. So you can see, like, all the stuff you get if you do it in, like, a giant group of enemies. It also extends your, focus spirit. So, we're killing a lot of them. I was trying to go over there, but I didn't make it. Alright. Let's, send Link this way. And we'll switch to Impa. I cannot switch to Impa this way, unfortunately. I think in the sequel, Fire Emblem Warriors, I'm saying the sequel. I think it's the first game to actually let you just control different troops, or control different captains at the same time. And you can like, just really switch between them that way. There we go. He just died. Oh, wait, we're already in here. Got already here right now, though. Check over here. It's under this rock. Okay. I had to figure this out fast then. There we go. Just had to press the right button. There we go. It was do or die at that point. Oh yeah, they're gonna make you run a marathon to defeat keep bosses. You're gonna be running all over the place. Which makes it more convenient that you can command other warriors to move while you're doing other things. It's basically multitasking the game. So you're gonna learn pretty quick on how to do that. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Oh, wait, they're already attacking the base. I just noticed that. Yeah, it's bad. We should fix that immediately. To the Deku Tree, everyone. Okay, go to Lana. I guess that also works. Come on, Link! We got a tree to save. That's on my way. We got a tree to enter this with our fire rod. That doesn't sound like it's very much a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Eat this! I think I did a pretty good job. And no finisher, then. I guess you're gonna die that way instead. Very unspectacularly. And there we go. Ow. We did it! We pushed the enemy back. There's a treasure box in here. What a relief. That should give us time to catch our breaths, right? Let's open this while they're talking. What have we got in here? You got an ocarina. Now you can warp to any activated owl statues. Use the ocarina to warp to active owl statues. To activate an owl statue, approach the statue and press the button displayed on the screen. So about running a marathon. We no longer have to run marathons. This is a thing that they added in... Well, it's in the Definitive Edition. I assume it came out in Legends as well. Enjoy your little success, weasels. My next plan will burn your spirits to ashes. Literally, he's burning the Deku Tree down. Whoa, I can see flames. A fire's been starting. The Deku Tree is on fire. We have to quench these flames somehow. Put out the fire of the great Deku Tree. There's no way you're gonna put that fire. You'll be burned to a crisp. You can't let the Deku Tree burn. What are we supposed to do? Wait, I can feel the presence of a great fairy. Maybe she can help us. Find the great fairy. Yes, this is beautiful. Exterminate them. Oop, spots are open. I forget if you can see where the owl statues are before you get there. I think you just have to look for them. Usually they'll be glowing, which is pretty hard to miss, usually. Keep those are advancing toward the Deku Tree. I'm just gonna wait here, actually. Because I think it's gonna jump down here. Yes, they are. I can see them getting ready to run out. Impa, hold them off. Sheik, hold the other one off. I forgot which one I aimed for. Yeah, he's gonna go run off that way. Link having a ranged weapon is pretty helpful, I will admit. That... Whoops, I don't mean that. I think it's just it. Yep. There we go. Okay. Link, take care of this other one. Those guys. Help them. Oh, the other one's... Oh, shit. No, it's not. Never mind. I was wrong! Now he's doing it. I missed it, right? I think the bow actually does slow them... Oh, I think the bow actually does slow them down. So that helps a little bit. Go through these guys, this guy, these guys. These wise guys. Keep going down. Other one is over here. I think he was trying to do a special again. Enemy captains are like ravenous, let me tell you. Impa, you can go ahead to the fountain over there. Wait, so I'm already going there? Oh no, it's just me. So beat the kid though, that's there. I didn't knock the Gippo out of it, did I? Maybe I didn't. He was like, didn't take any damage from that. There we go. Is there a Gibdo in here? Seems fine. Yeah, okay. Lana will do something. I assume she'll somewhat protect. Attack this base. Chic. And Link, let's take care of this last Gibdo. Oh, that guy really far away. There we go. 2 captains on this base. Make sure you specifically select to attack the tree so that they'll actually attack instead of just standing in there, which they can do if you're not careful. Oh, that is not good. Look, I'm not there anymore. That's really more than I expected. I was not paying attention. The fire is steadily draining the Deku Tree's health, so you gotta take care of this as fast as possible. Yeah, see, it needs immediate aid. If you ever see that message, you want to be very careful, because that means you're about to lose. If you don't accomplish the objective fast enough. Hey look! It's a Kuko. That's not what we're worried about. Shield your eyes, kids! What will she do this time? Yeah, that makes sense. The tree is saved, I think. It looks like it's still smoldering, unless it's not actively burning anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna show this off. Or if I press the right button. So I can just warp over there. And here we are. Okay, so let's have Impa hang here for a second. Actually, place her on to open up. Actually, I think one place already did open up. Let's take you over there. We're gonna go ahead and take care of this tree, though. Let's also switch to Sheik, because she's so low levels. Trick Fairy, that plan was perfect! You summon clouds, just like that. Yeah, as simple as that. Hey. I don't know people who can easily call rain. Oh, wait a minute. She can call rain because she has the Song of Storms. Isn't that swell? So yeah, I don't know why we just couldn't do it ourselves. Oh, is Wizard actually coming out here to attack? I think he is. Let's have Sheik go over there. And Link, you can take care of the other base. The enemy base, there we go. Unfortunately, capturing the enemy base does not... oops. Move! Capturing the enemy base does not guarantee your win. In most situations. Where's the key boss? There's the key boss. Zero X. Yeah, so I have a side quest to investigate this one right here, where I already have Sheik going, so that's good. Wizardos is hanging out in there, don't have to worry about him. Okay, so let's just take Sheik in there. That's not Sheik. Honestly, the most useful song I find Sheik to use is Song of Storms, so that's a lightning one. Gotta make sure I set up the... there. Which works out, because that's her element anyway. Captain stopped draining the health of... Captain stopped draining the health of their, the health of the square they're in when they get pushed out of it, which is why I made them turn around. Hey, there is treasure in here. What's this? Oh, we need info for this. Oh. Not for poison. Oh, well, I'm down. He crumbled me. Arthropod Cyclops Monster Goma! I should probably bring Imp over here. And I'll be taking care of this guard troop on her way. Oh, the Goma's gonna tear through here really fast. There's no enemy. Oh, and be on guard. Yes. That's not a weapon. Killed him anyway, though. Keep Saboteur. If you ever see a Keep Saboteur, you're gonna want to kill them as soon as possible because they will basically instantly destroy keeps that you own. Yes. And yeah, they can just easily capture keeps. Usually show up like in boss situations like this. I should probably switch to the bow instead of just keeping this. Also, yep, two of you are here now. The last thing you want is to keep Saboteur inside your main base. Hello, Goma. Oh, hello, Goma. You. Is Impa here yet? Yes, she is. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring Sheik to take care of Goma. Or we can deal with all this first. Actually, let's deal with the Keep Saboteurs first. The base can hold out for quite a while, so now it's not burning. Once you pick this up, we can have Impa head down to fight Goma. Just open this while everything's going on. That's your piece of heart. Gonna shoot you. Whoop! Do it again. Oh my god, you stunned me anyway. Which one's that risk? Okay. Alright, you need to head down to fight Goma. Actually, how is the keep doing? Let's see. Can we see it this way? No, it can't. You have to check the status instead. Which I can do. Simple enough. Let's see. Can we see keeps this way? Yeah, we can. Oh, there's a treasure in the North Square, which we already got. Okay. Yeah, I think we can actually see. Yeah, Deku Tree, yeah, it's at half health. Yeah, I just got to really test. There's Keep Boss. There we go. Link! Over here! Time to Sheik. That takes her one. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Sheik's too weak to kill one. There we go. Okay, takes care of that. Let's bring Sheik over to Goma. Let's start gathering everyone inside the Deku Tree. Is Link not moving? He's not like moving an inch. Well, I guess I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it myself. Yeah, it does take a while. The time limit is actually like, it's like overly exaggerated. It says like 50 minutes. Most fights never take that long. Luckily. Kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter where they give you way more time than you actually need as well. That does let you wander around and do extra stuff as well if you want. When you're in Focus Spirit mode, you're not invincible, you just don't flinch, which is pretty helpful for clearing stuff out too. Let's just kill the saboteurs. One more to go. Now we take care of Goma. Also, most of the story fights will take around 20 minutes, but the other ones, not so much. Those usually take around, like, 5. I think. It's been a while since I've actually done it. They actually tore this thing pretty well. That's not gonna hit by that. Okay. So, now it's time for a fight with Goma. Goma's probably my least favorite... Sorry. Let's not get carried away, right? Goma's my second least favorite boss in this game. Actually, you fight a lot, which is, weird. I was saying, is it actually in here? Yes, yes. Taking care of bosses is usually a pretty simple task. Like I said, you just have to wait for them to do the attack that opens them up, like this. Wow. I can't actually hit me, but I got him anyway. Can you get that? Oh, nope. Knowing the good positions to stand for bosses is usually very helpful too. It makes them attack way more often. Switch to info for this one. Got a couple bites in there. I actually just ripped through Goma doing this too. Whoop. Problem with Focus Spirit is, you know, it kind of, since you don't flinch, you kind of just take damage. I'm not losing any boss. Well, I'm not losing any boss I know about, that's for sure. Man, I do know these bosses pretty well, at least. Oh, I don't have extended combos yet. Keeps messing me up. That's one dead spider. And mission complete. Amazing, we took down that huge thing. Crab spider thing. Great job, everyone. That's a solid win for us. I hoped Zelda would be here. Apparently that hope was in vain. Where could she be? Is she safe? May the goddess protect her. Yes. Where is Zelda? Sheik, have you seen Zelda lately? Where has she been? Lana, have you seen Zelda?
For generations, Hyruleans have told the tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins. Deep in the forests, far from mortal eyes, a great sorceress watched over the balance of the Triforce. Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity. The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. To use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself. Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
Nah, Valentin. Zelda's never gone back in time. Come on. That's ridiculous. Ever. She has never, ever gone back in time. Yeah. So apparently the sorceress got turned into a yandere. But, oh, should we just go to Valley of Seers now? Actually do... This is just like a side thing, I guess... I don't know. I guess I could do this one. This one's kind of like a side story. I actually meant to mention that cutscene is actually exclusive to Hyrule Warriors Legends, which is the 3DS version. Definitive Edition adds in all the content and DLC from the original Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, plus the content that they added on the 3DS version. This is a 3DS version exclusive thing too. But it's like its own campaign. We'll stick to the normal stuff for now. So let's go and do Valley of Seers. Oh, and looks like Sheik has a heart container in one of the areas there. I don't know why it actually didn't show up. They didn't appear. Maybe I just didn't see it. But we can get that later. Valley of Seers time. And we actually play as Lana this time. And we use the Spirit's Tome.
The leader of the resistance in Faron Woods was a young sorceress named Lana. She was of the same clan as Sia, who had summoned the monsters to Hyrule. Lana had been fighting Sia's army since it arrived. Sia now sought to complete the Triforce and use it to conquer Hyrule. Link and Impa decided to join forces with Lana to prevent further tragedy. Although the monsters of Faron Woods had been defeated, Sia still controlled most of Hyrule. Every day, more creatures appeared and swarmed the land. Link and Impa fought on against the darkness, sorely missing Zelda's leadership. Only one solution remained: stem the tide of monsters by closing the Gate of Souls. The heroes headed to the Valley of Seers to put an end to the bloodshed.
It was exclusive to the 3DS version because the 3DS version came out after the Wii U one did. So, like, way after. I guess also to give you an incentive to buy the 3DS version. The problem with the 3DS version, though, is that it's the 3DS version, so it, like, loads, like, very few enemies at once. I guess if we unlocked Lana, let's see. Can we actually like upgrade her right now? Good, now let's try out the smithy. Okay, sure. So the smithy allows you to fuse weapons together to get abilities onto them. This isn't too important right now since I don't think we have any weapons to fuse. Any abilities to fuse, because I'll explain all that in a second. Do we? Let me see. No. At least not for Lana. Let me try. Let me try. Let me see the Hylian sword. Yeah, so we have slots plus on this. As you can see, some weapons have stars on them. The stars show that the weapon is actually stronger, or it shows the strength of the weapon. So let's take the Knight Sword here. Take this empty slot. It's like the source weapon. And take this. And fuse it onto this. This destroys the weapon as a result, but you do have a stronger weapon with an ability now. That's cool. So even more grinding for the for the total. Okay, so right. Let me actually upgrade Lana instead of doing the other thing. Let's add more combos onto the Book of Sorcery, and that's it. I guess we also get a bottle for her, and I guess speed up, keep, capture. Okay, now it's this. And we also don't necessarily have to watch this again. Once the loading's done, we can just jump in.
The leader of the resistance in Faron Woods was a young sorceress named Lana.
That's her name.
She was of the same clan as Sia.
There we go. It was still loading. There we go. Alright, so let's give it a shot, shall we? Another banger's coming up. Come to stage 5, Valley of Seers. 3? 4? I don't know what to say. Ooh, has the hero come to see me at last? Well then, Link, don't keep me waiting. So how Lana works, seems at top of the ruins. Let's take her out and stop her summoning more monsters. Lana's Book of Sorcery allows her to create walls and then jump off of them. Using her basic strong attack. So if you finish off a strong attack like this, like, oh, now I'm gonna make one appear. Not gonna make one appear either. Dang it! All the combos aren't ready yet. There. So she gets a wall, you jump off it and do a giant AoE attack like that. She's actually pretty fun to play as, if you can get used to her dodge sound. Here's Impa is suspicious of Sheik. So she's gonna ditch her and leave her to die. Very noble of her. Anyway, having like none of the combos for Lana makes her really hard to use. Because basically all of her advanced combos allow her to make walls for like basically any strong attack she does. So you kinda have to do like one, then strong attack like this for now, and then just do the strong attack. This cake does like nothing on its own, by the way. It's just a funny thing. Oh, and I would play a Sheik. Cool. Let me actually direct Link to go somewhere instead of just hanging out down here. I'll have Sheik go this way with Lana. Or here, yes. You actually play as a 4th character in this one. That's always fun. Protect Master Volga. Yeah, Volga's here too. I didn't mention him. Here are Beamos. I just wanted to throw a bomb at them. They just like smoke, as you know. Sorry, that's the Dongos, but they also hate smoke. Oh, hello. Hey, Carrie, what's up? Good to see you show up. That was a Dark Nut. I just instantly killed him. They're coming from the west. We can't let them enter our base. I'm gonna use this. So the upgraded version of the arrows is the light arrows. It creates like a giant AoE attack, which is way more useful, and slows down anyone in the way. Oh, thanks for stopping by, please. Good going. Let him keep his hours. Pop this open. And we get a sealed weapon. I believe that is for long. That was why we can open it this thing. I'm gonna listen to what Proxy says in like half a second. Oh, right. Take care of these guys. Oh, Impa's attacking them separately. Fighting Volga alone, Impa? Come on. You know better than that. Link's just hanging out. Oh, he's just over there. We can actually send Lana to help Link. There we go. Although, I'm just gonna have Link... I'm actually gonna troll Link right now, actually. Oh, he still has the fire rod. He keeps the same weapon that you had before, so... If you wanted to use the sword instead, make sure you pick that up. You're no fun. Don't you want to have a stronger warrior for me to duel? Oh yeah, Volga loves dueling, by the way. He's obsessed with it. Wants to fight anything he can see. I think Lana's passing through. Nope, that's Sheik. Never mind. Despite Impa's protestations, that's a word, we're gonna have Sheik fight with her anyway. Hey, Volga, you wanna fight? I got a fight for you. Eat this. Shred him. Oh, it's talking about the Beamos. Now they're actually attacking. Some attacks is called Beamos attack with powerful beams once they spot you. They'll actually send you flying when they hit you, which is kind of annoying. So normal attacks will be effective. Find some means of attacking Beamos. You blow them up. Impa is dying. Now he's not. Bows, I guess, have the usefulness of stunning enemies, which is pretty good. I'm not used to using weapons items, extra weapons? I don't know what you want to call them. I'm not used to using the bow or the bombs for stuff other than for their intended purpose. Guess I could get used to it, in fact. Hey, Volga, what do you need, buddy? That's what you're gonna do. I suppose they haven't slowed them down enough so they can probably actually hit that. Anyway, he's just gonna get chipped to death, I guess. See you. Kill steal! Thy name is Sheik. Oh, that is not the way to get there. Why don't you cool down? It's embarrassing to see you talk so big and perform so poorly. I was careless. Next time it won't end like this. Volga is gone. It's time to strike! Sheik, you're talking a lot of crap for someone who's about to die. Or Impa, not Sheik. Even the East is ours. This is excellent news. Most excellent. Our attack runs out further and delay. No, not a delay! Wait, what is going on in that other keep? I should investigate that. Lana, what are you doing? Oh, you're fighting a Dark Nut. I got you. If we don't find some way to remove the wall of vines in capitals, you won't be able to proceed. Vines cannot be cut by normal attacks, so you must find another way to hack through them. Unfortunately, the bow will not stop that. Do I remember where this one is? I think it's... Come now, I don't like people dawdling at my doorstep. You want a welcoming party? Fine. Dark forces are now advancing. I think they're gonna come down from these side entrances, though. The front's blocked. We need to find another way. Maybe we can lower the bridge to the east. Okay, that works. For me. Hello, Dark Knight. Okay, come on, Matt, thank you. Oh, well, okay. I guess we're going this way now. Oh, and he's a special. Very good. What are you planning? Whatever it may be, I have a counter strategy. They're going toward the engineer, now we gotta protect him. Or we just stand here and kill them. I'm also headed for an engineer. They won't even make it there, I'm sure. Although I don't think we actually see them. Okay, I think it's these guys. Attack the other one? There we go. Gonna use my one combo! It works pretty well though, I will admit. And through again. Whoops. Where is the other one? There's the other one. I don't know, the engineer won't get rid of the vines. He's gonna help us build a bridge to get to the other side of the castle. He's getting thrown around. Dude, why go that far? But it's like going through severe trust issues. In that case, I'll hold the center. I'll take care of this one. See, I'll solve all of Jinx's problems myself. Ow. I was not prepared for that. No, what is going on down here, actually? Engineer's being held up by something. There's just a bunch of enemies. Yes. Get going, you. As long as he cleared the way forward, he'll just walk on his own. So, not have to worry about him too much, I think. I knew that they were dying for something. Let me have someone go over here. Who's closest, actually? Is it... Actually, I'll have them go over. Oh yeah, there's two Dark Knights over there. Don't know if we're gonna be able to save him in time. I think I get a bunch of assault troops up here now. I wasn't paying attention. It's kind of annoying. Can we save him? Oh, he's almost dead. Wow. That would have sucked. Alright, let's do some magic. That's one. I mean, he's in trouble. Oh, I think a bunch of enemies spawned. Back this. Oh, and the Squishwell's here. I'm gonna go help the engineer. What I will do is have Link stand around here. And I'm gonna try and help the engineer. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not good. Did I overextend myself? Hopefully not. Engineer! Live! Link! Give me that skull shot! There we go. Really, like I said, multitasking a bit too much will definitely be the death of you in most situations. Because the engineer will stand around and just kill enemies, which, you know, very smart AI on that one. Really, he'll usually just go for the enemies that actually have health bars. So once you clear them out, he'll start moving again. Also, I guess I'll have Link attack this base over here. Attack the base. Lana, follow the engineer. And let's go. Why did I give him that command if I'm just gonna switch to him? Just in case I did switch to him. Yeah, you can see he's like making huge tracks all of a sudden. There we go. Lana now no longer has a direction to go, so I'll just direct her to this Dark Nut. Sheik. Now that you can actually get in here, you can go and attack the eastern room. There we go. I'm gonna try and clear out the west temple. There's Keep Boss. Keep Boss is dead. That should open up this gate over here soon enough. I'll have Link stand guard here. There's a Dark Knight here, never mind. Wait, is there? No, it's just on the other side of the wall. Okay. So I'm gonna have you wait here. Actually, I'm gonna have you attack the Dark Knight. Sure. Yes. And I'm gonna switch back to Lana. There we go. Lana has the important job of grabbing our means of opening up these walls. I guess Sheik could also do it. Yeah, she's currently running ahead. Now, I was wondering if Link could actually reach the Dark Nut from the other side of that gate, and it looks like he's trying to do it right now. Are there ruins I can help? We have to find it? Okay. I do somewhat remember where it is. Skilled Summoner has appeared, like at the center. He thinks he can summon a powerful beast? How cool. You're gonna want to stop that guy as soon as possible. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. No one is at the south, so Impa, if I could have control, that'd be great, but I do not. Alright, Link, in that case, you head to the south and defend the base. There we go, that's the Dark Nut. I am going to just hang here, I guess. Let me have Lana go to this one over here. I'm gonna switch to Sheik. There we go. It'll take a bit. The skilled summoners is a dangerous enemy that can call powerful units one after the other. Defeating them quickly is key. Guess what I'm thinking about it. Crush those fools in front of the ruins. Take her up now. Things are starting to get a tad complicated. There we go. No summons for you. Hey Lana, how's it going? Take care of this. There we go, Impa. Okay, so let's have Impa stop these two. Actually, I'm probably gonna take control of Impa right now. So, yeah, Lana, you attack there. Sheik, you attack here. Yeah, okay. And let's take Impa. Oh, there goes the Western Temple. That makes Dark Knight come out. Dino Fulls are just stronger version of Lizalfos. Causes them to spit out fire if you hit them during their special attack. Try to keep that up. Where is the other one? There's one. Keep them both together. What I understand from captains is that they tend to interrupt you while you're doing that or doing your special. So I usually just keep on attacking them so they will eventually do their special. Rather than making them wait. There we go. Yeah, you can really eat it. There we go. Time for you. I'm just gonna hit him with this. There we go. Okay. Oh, I think Lana's got trapped in that room. You go there and help Sheik. I'm gonna switch to Link, because now he has finally reached his destination. And good. That should keep the island base fine. You pick this up. Yeah. Now let's have Link run all the way back up to the top. Actually, he's gonna go over here to the West Ruins, which I think we lost again. Yeah, Lana got trapped in here. Let's try this BMOS before it becomes a problem. Line this bad boy up. I think I missed anyway. Okay, maybe I didn't. Cool. Hey, I forgot bombs and I dragged them toward you. That's actually pretty helpful too. See, I'm rediscovering the uses of all these items. There we go. Then we can pop this one open too. The strategy of Warriors games is to lose control of a situation, then suddenly gain it back. Here we have the boomerang, by the way. That didn't explain that it's combat. Hey, listen, with that boomerang, you've been able to cut down the vines, no problem. Vine Wall is... Actually, yeah, there's one here on the lower spot. So this leads to the central area of the... Oh, it's basically the fastest way to get through the temple. You have a gatekeeper here first, though. And he's dead. Guaranteed. No marks. No wonder. And just smack this closed. Open, not closed. What? What the boomerang does is it allows you to swing around and stun enemies in a circle. That one I don't think is too useful on its own. Maybe I'll find a use for it later, as I have been for the other ones. We got to just break this too. There we go. And kill this Dark Nut that's been running around this base. I mean, you can have it run behind you. That's fun, isn't it? I don't think it works, though. And Dark Nuts are also weak to the boomerang, but we're not going to see that because I just killed them. So now that Lana's taking care of that, I'm going to jump back to Link really quickly, have everyone go over here. Yes. There we go. Key bosses arrived. There we go. Wonder why that did less damage to the Dark Knight. Specials only work on the enemy that was targeted with them. So, well, they work better on enemies that are targeted with them. There we go. Take him out. Boom. Alright, Link, continue your advance. Back up here. Who is currently here? Okay. Why is she just standing outside? I just like coming back to my other characters and you're just like standing out doing nothing. No can win! Flee! Humans, they so strong. Retreats! Anyway, it's heading here. I'll leave the front door open for you. Let's have not Sia, let's have Lana go up here. By the way, big shield your eyes for this one. Actually, I don't think you're listening to your intro, never mind. Oh, Link, the great hero. Let me get a good look at you. The Triforce is resonating so powerfully. Link! Two. Ah, I see. That's certainly welcome news. Come forth, servants! Okay, she left. Okay, so we're not gonna see Sia's intro, but we are gonna see his main handler. And sorry, I spoiled his name like 10 seconds before he saw it. Poisonous Tree, Manhandler, from Echoes of Wisdom, of course. Yeah, but this was actually like the first time you saw a lot of really old Zelda enemies. In the Wii version anyway, because Breath of the Wild came out by the time the definitive edition came out. Now, you did end up seeing enemies like Manhandler. I didn't even know who Manhandler was until this game, basically. I didn't play the first Zelda game. He's actually from the first Zelda game, I'm pretty sure. But I haven't actually played it myself and didn't make the connection until later. Oh, I need Sheik for this one. Is Sheik still here? Yeah, she is. Cool. You go here, Lana. Let's take care of Manhandler before he destroys our base. So what Manhandler is currently doing is that he's doing a mortar attack on the base. So we have to fight Manhandler to stop him from doing that. Also, we should have everyone gather around for battle. There we go. Smash boosts power. When multiple playable warriors gather near a giant boss, they'll receive all kinds of effects. The more warriors gather, the stronger the effect becomes. If two players get together, 50% of their magic gauges will instantly fill. Plus, you'll be able to refill the magic gauge just by attacking enemies. And 3 warriors gather, nearby giant bosses' weak point gauges will deplete faster. When 4 gather, giant bosses will receive greater amounts of damage. Defeat giant bosses by gathering the strength of multiple allied warriors. Obviously, this is a definitive edition exclusive, since you couldn't control warriors before. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back to Sheik while everyone else does that. Use the magic to pull together everyone's strength. We'll be unstoppable. That's the explanation. The biggest sort of magic can tap into him at the Valley of Seers. That's weird, right? Anyway, Sheik. It's time to feast. That's a piece of hearts. Okay. Can we actually... I want to see something really quick. Can we actually see the... So there is a treasure chest in West Keep, but I don't think I actually got it. Well, maybe I did, because it's showing both. Okay, maybe I did already get it. I think you might have to actually I don't think you can get everything on the first run, which is kind of a shame, but you can do the chapters pretty fast when you're not doing extra objectives, so... You got that going for you. Anyway, let's make Sheik go over here. Might say to this location. Fight Manhandler. And... there we go. Ow, 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 ow! That's Manhandler. So how Manhandler works is he'll reveal... He's like made of metal. and when you attack him, he'll unmetal himself. Or when he attacks, he'll unmetal himself, and then you have to use the boomerang on him. Okay, cool. That works. Sorry, kid. Sorry. Did a lot of damage here. I'm gonna go and use the special. Whoop! I was not paying attention. You just hear a lot of getting hit. Man, Handle kind of has to be done in parts, mostly because of that seed attack. Well, yeah, that bullet seed attack. There we go. It's like a Pokemon now. That monster is still alive. It may have fled underground, but I know it'll be back. I actually forget where. Never mind. Okay. So, Manhandler stalks appear to multiple locations. You're gonna want to break these stalks because they're still progressing their seed attack. So we're gonna have everyone split up and start attacking them this way. I think I'm already nearby one, right? Yes. Calm. Keep calm. You hit the correct stalk, the body should pop back out. So you have to find the right one. I think I actually do know which one is the right one. I'm pretty sure it's actually the one in the bottom middle. Only a small part of that creature. Actually, I think it's this one, because I remember fighting him here, too. What is this, Higher Seek? Ugh. Seek is that one. Well, wasn't that one either. Okay. Trying to see where Impa was. Yeah, it must be this one then. You know, the one in the very middle, as you'd expect. In which case, we'll have everyone gather at that one. And I'm gonna have Lana hit the last one for kicks. Alright, time for the last one. Oh, it was that one! Back up! Back up! Retreat! Okay, let's finish this off. That's the one you're really gonna want. That's why you can hit all at once. Okay. What would be really helpful, though, if this game had a tactics meeting system. So, like, you command all of them to do the same thing at once. Fortunately, that is not a thing you can do. Anyways, Lana's chapter. Let's go and have her finish it. You've utterly defeated Manhandler. We won, thanks to Lana's magic. Let's head up to that altar and knock Sia out. She left already, actually. Pulling everyone straight together is a pretty useful strategy. I better remember that. Good reaction time, Lana, but that did not help us. Sheik, that's... Whoa, Sheik has the Triforce of Wisdom? Why does Sheik have that? How nice of you to bring me the Triforce of Wisdom as well. That means I have all 3 pieces. Behold, the awesome majesty of the completed Triforce! No, Link, run! Sia. The time to call the fragments of my spirit is now. Yes, I can feel them seeking me out. Everyone, gather on me! Gate of souls, hear my voice and open. My spirit will be free. Excellent work, child. 3 fragments of my spirit have been returned. The only piece that remains is the one trapped by the Master Sword.
Sia had already claimed the Triforce of Power. From Link, she stole the Triforce of Courage. The Triforce of Wisdom was the birthright of the royal family of Hyrule. Yet Sheik bore it when Sia attacked.
Yeah, it's weird. Why did Sheik have the Triforce of Wisdom?
She possessed all the pieces of the Triforce. She used its incredible power to bend time and space and open doorways through the ages. Portals to 3 eras appeared. Lana explained to the others that a Gate of Souls had been opened in each of these eras, and it was through these gates that the monsters came. By opening these gates, Sia had released the fragment of evil spirit imprisoned in each of the other eras. The task before the heroes was therefore to travel through each portal and close its gate. Once all the gates were closed, they could begin repairing the damage Sia had inflicted on their land. With time growing short, Link and his allies split up to handle all 3 gates simultaneously. They each vowed to close their gate and return safely.
That's another clear. That weapon we got way earlier was Lana's Deku Spear, a branch from the Great Deku Tree imbued with power. Use the strong attack button to plant Deku Tree saplings, which will quickly sprout and knock back enemies. That's a water element weapon for Lana. Ah, weird. Weird, guys, weird. What is all that stuff? I know. 100 years ahead. One battle defeated 100 more enemies with special attacks. Yes. You're now able to increase Link's repertoire of attack options. Try creating tier for 2. Okay. So now we get to go to... The story basically splits here into different games, and everyone basically splits up to do other stuff. They split up to take care of the gates separately. So depending on whichever one you choose, you'll basically just get a battle with just that person. We'll be doing that later, though, since it's running pretty late for me. So it's been pretty fun. You can expect the next Dokapon Kingdom episode in a couple of weeks. I figured I'd try something solo just to get myself to, do this stuff more often. I am fully down to keep doing this, so probably to see you next week as well. So, until next time, see you guys later.